Hey guys, Phil Drake here, welcome back. So, just as I done my last video, I'm planning to show you exactly what kind of a gamer am I. So, there's the collection in front of me, so there are some exclusives, there are some multi-platform games, and holy shit, this camera. This is actually the new camera. It's a Nikon full 1080p camera. No more Olympus 720p. The previous video is on Olympus 720p. I noticed, and you will actually notice some laggy stuff in there, so the frames will drop down. So it will be stable frames per second, but it will be dropped down under 30 frames per second. So anyway, but this camera is this is full 1080p, so it's very sharp. It has a really good focus, so the motion focus is really nailed it. So yeah. There's some exclusives here. So, Beyond Two Souls, of course. Beyond Two Souls, Alien Isolation. Now, Red Dead Redemption, this is the game of the year. This game, I will say, it's much more better than the GTA 5. As you can see, there's a GTA 5 here. And it's not as good like a Red Dead Redemption. It puts you really in the era of end of the West, of the Wild West in 1912. So the Wild West dies in some way. God of War Ascension. I'm a big fan of the God of War series. I played on a PlayStation 2. I played God of War 1, God of War 2, and then when I saw that the God of War 3 came out for the PlayStation 3, I bought it the same time, in the 2012. So 2 years after the release. So there it is. Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. As I said in a previous video, I'm a big fan of the Uncharted series. Uncharted 2, of course. As you can see, there's no Uncharted 1. Drake's Fortune. Because I'm not really interested, and I saw the frames per second. It disappointed me, really. The Last of Us, of course. Multiplayer. You see those icons. I mean, I can't remember exactly when I played multiplayer the last time. I mean, I got bored with it, so I play only single player on my own. Fight Night Champion. I'm the fan of the boxing. Some people likes UFC, and that's fine. The new UFC for the next generation of consoles came out last year in June, if I'm correct. Incorrect me if I'm wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm a big fan of the Fight Night Champion. It's really boxing. It's a really violent game. So blood and the ring, everything. It reminds me, of course, for the film of the Rocky Balboa. And there's some first-person shooter, the Killzone 3. So that's the whole collection of my games, and I have some games I didn't show you right now, but Colin McRae Dirt 2. I got this game with a console. When I bought it, I got it for free, and that was the bundle. It was it's a popular game at that time. It came out in 2009, but it was a big popular game in 2012, of course. There's a bunch of people out there online who wants to play it against each other. So that's the one game that isn't here, and I believe yeah, that's it. I mean, this is my collection of games. I'm not a big gamer, as you can see. So there's how much games are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say 12 games with the Dirt 2. So there's the 12 games. Of those 12 games, to be certain, I played only 9 games. Let's say 9 games, and not quite often. 9 games. I'm only playing. The people on the internet have the bunch of the games for the PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One. And the Ghost Robo, the channel that I've been following, the guy bought the original PS4, the black PS4, when it came out. So the black PS4, 500 gigabytes. Then he bought another white PS4. So the two exact same consoles. So he's a collector, obviously. But 2 consoles, 2 Xbox One, the same thing. Black Xbox One, 500 gigabytes, and the white Xbox One. Wii U came out in 2012. He bought that thing. Now Mario Kart. Some people actually love that Mario Kart. But it's basically Cranky Kong, and those kinds of stuff are really made for the kids and the family meeting or whatever. So the guy has I think 5-6 consoles, maybe in PS Vita. I'm not sure, but that's a huge number. That's a very huge number, and I'm only happy with the PlayStation 3. I don't need anything on my back to kick me. Let's say that came up to me someday, I want to buy the PS4. I don't want it. I describe what I don't want it, and I'm not gonna buy it. So yeah, that Uncharted 4, of course, will always remind me, buy the PS4, buy the PS4. A little voice inside will be telling me to buy the PS4, but I'm not gonna really buy the PS4 for the one game. Let's be serious. So here's my collection of the games. Yeah, leave the comments below if you have the similar games, and tell me your opinions. So catch you later, guys.